All right, let's try this for the 100th time. We're coming up to the end of the year, and I'm in the process of working on my goals and my plan for this upcoming year. And I have a pretty good grasp on what I'm going to be doing for the most part. But I feel like I need to just get it out there. I need to just talk to you guys. Let's just have a conversation. So back in September, October, I guess it was around September, I bought a hot dog cart. And it's something that I've wanted to do for a lot of years, probably since like 2008. I've wanted to have a hot dog cart. I know it sounds crazy, and I kind of laugh when I say it because of how crazy it sounds. But yeah, I bought a hot dog cart, and over the last couple of months, just been in the process of getting it ready to go, coming up with my branding, my marketing ideas, my menu, and it's pretty cool. So like I kind of want to do a couple of video series about that and about what has gone into that and what it takes to do, and then kind of just document the journey along the way. So this channel, I've wanted to start for a long time because I have my hands in a couple of different projects, but I just don't talk to anybody about them. I don't document them enough. I keep a very small circle, and I can't necessarily talk to everybody about everything I have going on. So maybe that's what this will be. I'll talk to the camera, and whoever watches this watches it. And that's it. At least I'll be able to go back one day and see that I have it all documented. I don't want to do any fancy edits. I don't want to do anything crazy. I just want to... I went out about a month ago and I bought a super expensive camera. And I literally returned it. Never used it, returned it. Because I don't want that. I want this. This is my iPhone. The fanciest thing is I have this little DJI mic, sorry. I'm just gonna start documenting shit. Like I feel like I have a lot of knowledge on a lot of different topics, and I know a lot about a lot of different things, and I'm passionate about a lot of different things. So that's what this is gonna be. So I'm gonna just start recording and posting whatever I come up with, and that's it. And hopefully, hopefully it takes off a little bit, and some people gain some insight, and maybe you guys can give me some direction on where I should go and the direction I should take it. But you're not going to get any fancy edits. You're not going to get anything like that. You're not going to get, I'm not going to be cutting stuff out. What I say is what I post. So I've always had this idea of authenticity, and how that is so fucking important for anybody that wants to truly be successful. Because success isn't just about the money that you're bringing in. Success isn't about the title after your name. Success is the freedom that comes from things. And if you're not authentic, let me rephrase that. Success is the freedom that comes from the hard work you put in. That leads to the... Nope, let me rephrase. Success is the freedom that comes from the hard work you put in. I don't even know if that's what I said 2 seconds ago. It might have been. You want freedom. And if you're not authentic, you're going to constantly have to worry about keeping up the facade or the image that you've created, and therefore you're never going to truly be free, and therefore, the fuck is the point of any of it? You're going to have to limit yourself for brand deals and partnerships, and none of that sounds enticing to me. I'm not interested in any of that. So something I've always said is, there's a market for authenticity, and be authentic. So that's what you're going to get with this. I'm at least right now, maybe if the day comes, and all of a sudden I decide to start putting a little more effort into editing and things like that, maybe it'll happen. But as of right now, I don't think so. So, all right. So, starting a hot dog cart, that will start. I'm finishing everything up now. I'm gonna hopefully launch it around February. I think February is a good time. It starts to warm up a little bit where I'm at, and we'll get that going. It's gonna be available. Going to have a set location for during the week. Going to be available for catering, private events. I'm going to be doing the festivals, the fairs, all that kind of stuff. So I'm really, really excited about that. That's going to get like a good chunk of my attention. The other side, I have a clothing line, and I've had this clothing line for many, many years. It started out as Stay Strong back in 2012. I rebranded as the Straight and Narrow in 2018. 2018, rebranded as Straight and Narrow, and I've kind of just been up and down with it. Lately, I've been a little bit more down than up. Haven't put anything out in quite some time now, and that needs to change. I want to bring that back, but I don't want to bring it back in the sense of a brand that... I want to bring it back in a smaller capacity and just, even if it's just for me to wear, for me to give to my family, friends, things like that. So I'm going to bring that back on a much smaller scale, just kind of as a passion project, because it's something I'm always going to love. Next to that, I have a beard care product line. It's called Hell of a Beard. I started that back in 2015, took a big break from it. Life got in the way, took a big break. I brought it back last year, and the response was great, and then life got in the way. So I kind of took a break from it. I wasn't too happy with, I'm a very, very detail-oriented person, and I'm very, and you're not going to get that from these videos, which is going to be a little, it's going to be tough for me to put these out if they're not the top quality. But I'm very much focused on detail and attention to detail and the overall image and that first impression and everything else. And I put a lot of effort into the wrong things, when it came to this brand. And I'm going to just kind of reel that back a little bit and go a little bit more back to basics on everything. I'm going back to basics, and I'm focusing on the end product and not so much of the fluff in between. The stuff that really doesn't matter. Sending a t-shirt. When I receive t-shirts in the mail, or if I order a piece of clothing, I don't give a flying fuck about the wrapper. I don't care about what's in the package. I don't care about what kind of package it came in. You want to know what I care about? The handwritten note inside that says, "Thank you for purchasing. You supporting the brand means this much to me," and blah, 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 blah. Like, that's what I care about. I don't care that it's in a fancy frosted package and it's fully branded. That shows me that you're wasting fucking money on shit that doesn't matter to give the perception that your brand is bigger than it actually is. And that's where I got fucked up. I got wrapped into that. I got sucked into the idea of, okay, I have to spend all this money on packaging materials and stickers and labels and fancy fucking shit. None of that matters. The majority of customers open it up, they rip the package open, they throw that shit right in the garbage, and they look at the shirt and they say, wow, the print is awesome, the message is awesome, the colorway is awesome. I'm gonna go put this on. Wow, the fit, the fabric, the feel. That's what matters. I don't give a fuck about all the other fancy shit. And I got so wrapped up in all that, and it essentially is what turned me off from the entire clothing industry and the entire... I'm done with that. I don't care about any of that. You order a shirt from me, it's going to come in a clear package. It's going to be a clear package. You're going to have a handwritten note from me, maybe a sticker or two, and that's it. I'm not focusing on all this other fluff shit that these other brands are doing that is a waste of fucking, it's a waste of money, it's a waste of material, and what's happening is that they're driving up the price of their goods and convincing you that that's what you're paying for, when it truly doesn't fucking matter. I started doing the same thing when it came to Hell of a Beard. I focused too much on what my packaging looked like, what my fancy tape, my fancy this. Fuck all that, man. None of that shit matters. I'm telling you right now. Yeah, you might get a customer every once in a while that looks at it and says, wow, the presentation and the packaging of this is amazing. Every once in a while, you might get a customer like that. But you got to also realize that you're not buying a $300 t-shirt. You're not buying a $300 bottle of beard oil. So therefore, the packaging doesn't need to be on the same level as a $300 item. And I don't know, I'm going to break that down more in another video. Yeah, I'll break that down more in another video and try to make it make sense. But yeah, so I've got the hot dog cart. It's called Frankie's Franks. Not Frankie's Franks, sorry. It's called Frankie Franks. So you got the hot dog cart, that's coming soon. Hot dog cart coming soon. It's going to be local to my area, obviously. Then you've got hot dog cart. Straight and narrow. Hell of a beard. I don't want to do fucking graphic design anymore. I don't want to do t-shirt printing for people anymore. I think I'm over that. Unless I find the right setup and I find the right people to start that with, and the right people to kind of partner up with on that, I'm over it. It's not the route I want to go anymore. I want to, you fucking idiot. There's trailer parking and truck parking at this Lowe's here, and for some reason, I guess a Volkswagen Jetta thinks that it belongs in one of those spots. Yeah, so this is probably one of the best videos I've recorded, and I've been trying to record one of these videos for a while. So I'm here at Lowe's now. I got to get a couple of things. I'm going to just start documenting different shit in my fucking life, different shit that I'm doing. And that's it. Like I don't know why it's taking me this long, and I feel like I'm going to look back and say, wow, I waited too long to start doing this. I do a lot of cool shit, and I have a really good fucking life. And I don't know why I'm not documenting that a little bit more. You know, I think it's Gary Vee that always says, you know, don't create content, just document what you're doing. That's your content. Like, I have plenty of shit that I'm doing it's my content. That's it. I started doing coffee cup videos because I started drinking coffee about a year ago. Straight, just black coffee, nothing in it. I don't know why I say that, but it's like a cool thing for me. I used to look at people all the time and be like, damn, yo, motherfucker drinks black coffee. Like, that's cool. And yeah, and like one of the memories I have growing up is my dad used to sit on the front porch, the front steps of our house, and you know, in the mornings he'd go out there with his cup of coffee and typically a pack of cigarettes, and he'd sit there and smoke cigarettes and drink his coffee. And as he was out there, he'd either be on the phone. Back then it was the house phone. He'd bring the house phone outside. He'd either be on the phone, or a neighbor would stop by and he'd like have these conversations on the front porch. And depending on who was out there, I'd poke my head out and say what's up. But that's like a really core memory. And I don't know why it is, but it's a core memory for me. I used to love seeing my dad just sitting on the front porch. Things were just so fucking simple. So much simpler. Like, he was able to just sit out on the front porch, smoke a couple of cigarettes, talk with the neighbors, drink his coffee. So I started recording these videos because I started sitting on the front porch drinking my coffee. And I started recording these videos that, I would dub over a little bit. I would use different sounds. A couple of them blew the fuck up. Like 10 million views, 3 million views. And I'm going to bring those back. I haven't done one in a while. Well, I just did one last week, but I want to bring those back on a more consistent, like, I am simplifying shit down back to the most basic fucking form. And that's the answer. For me, at least. That's what's going to work for me. Bringing shit back down to the most basic, simple form. I had the most passion for my clothing line when I was going to Michael's or AC Moore, buying t-shirts and vinyl pressing them. And throwing them in a fucking post office envelope and mailing the shit out. Handwriting every label on it. It's time to just get back to basics. It's time to just have fun again. That's what this hot dog cart is for me. This hot dog cart's going to be fun. It's going to be something that my family can get involved. My girl can get involved. My brothers. I'm ready to have fun again. I'm ready to enjoy everything I'm doing again. Truthfully. Like, truly, truly enjoy it. Like I said, this video, I think we're going on 17 minutes now. I'm not cutting any of this shit out. This is how it's getting posted. And if you watched it up until this point, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. And let me know if anything I talked about just now, if it made sense. Let me know if any of it sounds interesting. Let me know if any of it intrigues you in any way. I want to start a podcast, but I don't know if I want it to be a traditional podcast. Like, I have so many things that I want to do, but I've been so focused on making sure that they're perfect, and I need to stop doing that. I need to just start back up again. And that's it. So, guys, welcome to the channel. I am so fucking excited to take you guys along on the ride with me. Let's do some cool shit. I don't even know what day it is. I think it's the 18th, December 18th. I like the 18th. It's one of my lucky numbers. So, let's do this. Let's see where this goes. I'm going to stop this now. It's at 18 minutes. That's fucking ironic. Thank you guys. And I don't have a tagline yet or anything like that, but maybe soon. Peace.